In this video, we are going to talk about top 6 things introverts need in a relationship. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Introverts already have a difficult time finding their place in a world that places a high priority on extroverted characteristics. Therefore, introverts' wants and needs are not given sufficient attention and are not discussed as much. This includes the manner in which they conduct themselves in the area of love. If you are dating an introvert, there are a few things you should keep in mind. Here are the top 6 things introverts need in a relationship. So let's start. Number 6. Meaningful conversations. As a couple, we need someone with depth, someone who can keep up with us when we discuss possibilities and theories. When it comes to the plain amusement of ideas, it's one thing we never seem to get tired of. Instead of asking closed-ended questions that yield one-word replies, open-ended inquiries are preferable. Don't be hesitant to share your knowledge and expertise with the rest of the world. Be well-educated. Also, be alert. Intelligence is attractive, sophisticated, and timeless. Men who are superb conversationalists are the type of men who I draw towards. And I'm not referring to the stereotypical slick, sweet talkers either. I have a great deal of admiration for males who are capable of challenging me on an intellectual level. If you've ever managed to persuade me to rethink something I was previously convinced of, I can almost guarantee that you've secured yourself another date with me in the future. Number 5. Less stimulating environments. We are highly sensitive to our external environment. We are not the type of people that attend every social gathering. Rather than large meetings, small gatherings and venues where we don't have to yell to be heard are more of our style. It is not what we are surrounded by that is important, rather, it is the company with which we choose to spend our time. Dates that take place in less crowded areas are more appealing to me. As someone who is often overwhelmed, minimalism is something that I strive for. In the case of someone who needs to be doing anything all of the time or who is easily bored when he isn't doing something new, I already know that I won't be able to develop anything long-lasting with him. Number 4. Slow steadiness. The race to our hearts is won by taking it slowly and steadily. We're picky about who we let into the building. When it comes to people, we like to learn as much as we can about them before expressing more affection for them. While our self-control may appear to make us appear less exciting on the surface, there is so much more we can contribute in a relationship that is not exclusively focused on the component of impulse. Please don't take it personally if you don't get a kiss from us on your first date with us. However, while people may perceive me as effervescent and eager on first impressions, it actually takes some time before I am emotionally attached to someone romantically. Number 3. Sensitivity. Introverts have a proclivity to internalize a great deal, which means we're more likely to bottle things up inside. We require someone who is sensitive to our needs and aware of our sentiments, as we do not relish the prospect of getting into a fight. That's not to suggest we're not apprehensive about the prospect. It simply means that we are more selective about the wars we are willing to engage in. For me, the most off-putting characteristics are those who are judgmental and quick to disregard feelings. What I look for in a romantic relationship is someone who has a strong grasp of human motivations and is able to communicate well with them. People who are able to examine activities and make sense of what is happening, even in the midst of the most violent of battles. I put my trust in people who are capable of these talents because it implies that they see me for who I am, despite my imperfections, and are willing to stick around to watch me learn from my mistakes and improve as a result. Number 2. Help us get out of our heads. We have a proclivity for overanalyzing and overthinking things. When our minds are racing back and forth with thoughts and anxieties, it's difficult for us to stay in the present moment. We didn't plan to do it, and as a result, there may be a sense of distance and misunderstanding between us. Just remember not to take anything personally. If we're being honest with ourselves, we're probably brooding about our next step because we're concerned about how the relationship is doing, or because we have a lot of other things going on in our lives. It is not about the number of activities we participate in that matters. It's all about how we interact with one another, really. It is critical that you spend quality time with us. Introverts, despite the fact that we prefer to be alone and spend our time thinking, at the end of the day, we still desire genuine human interaction and connection. Learning how to make the most of the time spent together is a powerful bonding experience for families. Number 1. Read between the lines. We pioneered the art of subtly flirting, therefore we're not known for being overtly flirty. It's important to note that we communicate in a variety of ways. Pay great attention to what we say and how we say it, as well as our body language. Even the tiniest statements can carry profound meanings and spoken aloud in a group setting. Always feel free to inquire and interact with us. When it comes to silence, the problem is that it can be misread for a variety of reasons, all of which are far from the truth. We may be sluggish to expose things because communicating what we believe does not come as easily or naturally to us as it does to others, but this does not imply that we are incapable of performing such responsibilities. Mind reading should never be used as substitute for uncomfortable conversations. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.